Hello and good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is an unexpected update with Faith Jacobs. So, right? Today's Tuesday? I don't know. It's a day. So, yesterday, Monday, I believe, I was perusing the interwebs, as, one does. Trying to make certain that Faithfully Yours Mozart was showing up in the search engines, because, you never know, being that this project has been in the works for so long, you never know if it's easily searchable. So I typed up Faithfully Yours Mozart, the audiobook, just looking to see what search results showed up. Well, lo and behold, to my greatest surprise and confusion, shock, disbelief, dismay, I discovered that a website known as PRINTERVAL, that's PRINTERVAL, has taken one of my designs, and you'll see a picture of these stolen items via my REDBUBBLE. So they violated copyright because REDBUBBLE has copyright protection on your designs when you sign up. So they have violated the copyright of one of my earliest podcast designs that I use for promotional stuff. It's a picture of Wolfgang. It's got an infinity symbol on it, has my name on it. They didn't even attempt to remove, my watermark with my name on there. Sorry. Morning drainage. Sorry about that. They didn't even attempt to remove my name. And they shittily, mind you, so I'm going to put an explicit warning on this because I am pissed. They shittily put on the shoddiest pieces of merchandise that will be, at least on the thumbnail, because this is just going to be, my audio. Or maybe I'll turn it into a video, This is not going to be a big, this is not going to be a big update, but it is one that is important because people have already bought some of the designs, and I cannot believe that somebody would think that if they know my work at all. If you have bought things from PRINTERVAL, I would tell you to destroy it, because the design was not, and I emphatically state this, there was no consent given to PRINTERVAL to have that design up there and to use it on their website. I didn't know about this. I just found out about this a day ago. They have infringed my intellectual copyright on that design via my REDBUBBLE, which is the only site, and I repeat this explicitly, REDBUBBLE is the only site where you will find legitimate Faithfully Yours Mozart merch. Not PRINTERVAL, not any of these other shit fudging scam sites. Nada, nothing, no. If you have bought merch from there, that is stolen art. You have contributed to a company that takes other people's art from Etsy, from Instagram, from REDBUBBLE, because I found the design, I know what design they stole. You have contributed to thievery, to stolen art. I would encourage you to burn that shit that you bought. And actually go to Redbubble, where you can support a real artist. And this is true. Whenever I have spoken about the merch, I have always only ever said Redbubble and linked back to my Redbubble. Never in a million years would I consent to putting my design on something as shoddy as Crocs in like the shittiest of ways. Never in a million years would I put or slap the Faithfully Yours Mozart logo on a whiskey bottle, on a spare tire. I mean, this is Temu levels of like stupid shit. I'm not kidding you. And maybe I'll do a video version and I'll show you some of the stolen designs so that, I mean, I feel like it should be obvious that this is stolen. And so it's quite sad to see that there are reviews of people who are like, it's so comfortable. And no, it's not. It's stolen art that they have infringed upon the intellectual copyright for. And that is money that I could have made. I have not sold a single design on Redbubble for Faithfully Yours Mozart. I've had friends buy my stickers and buy one of the Chaotic Idiots mugs, which is really super sweet of them. But this is not a site that I've seen other people talk about them, that they are thieves, that they steal stuff, that they don't ask for consent. It is not the artists themselves who are putting their art up on PRINTERVAL. I certainly did not. So, when I say Redbubble, I say Redbubble. I did not say that I had a secondary art site. It's equally the same. And while I'm talking about scams and bullshit, I have a play. It is called Interviewing Stephen Haggard. And there is a scammer on Amazon. They're called Choco Books. CHOCOBOOKS. Choco Books. And they are trying to sell a fake version of the play that they don't have, because I know that nobody but me has bought this play up to this point. They're trying to sell a fake version of the Stephen Haggard play for $65.99 in this economy. The prices on that website, right now they have a sale apparently on PRINTERVAL, but the prices on there are ridiculous. They're asking like $69.99 for stolen art. I know I can't control the prices on Redbubble, but I certainly would never price merch $69.99. Like, it screams of, that's theft. That is theft at that point. So, they're a company based in Vietnam. I don't know what I'm going to do about this, other than all I can say is, I did report their Instagram, because I assume that they probably saw the design on my Instagram, or they saw it on my Redbubble, they saw it somewhere, and then took a screenshot, didn't put low effort into the shit that they've done, and are stealing not only from me, but from other artists, because I've seen tons of other posts, and I've read things, and there's a whole Reddit thread about PRINTERVAL stealing artists' work. So this is a situation. In some ways, it made me laugh, because I'm like, who would slap the Faithfully Yours Mozart logo on a whiskey bottle? I can laugh and I can joke a little bit, but it's also quite serious, because that's money I've lost, because there are dumb people out there who go, hey, cool, and they don't think about illegitimacy, and they don't think to check. But if I haven't said it, then it's fraudulent. My website even says everything, fraudulent third-party websites. Unless proven otherwise, unless I have physically said that I have gone to this site and, I'll make an announcement, there will always be transparency. I did not consent to PRINTERVAL. And I've reached out to Redbubble just to see what I can do, if I can do anything. Likely I won't be able to. Because when you try to report something for intellectual copyright infringement, they want you to swear under the basis of possible perjury, which in layman's terms means that if you make a statement that they want to deem as false, you can face fines and imprisonment. And I'm like, I'm just a small artist, man. I'm not, I'm not a troublemaker. I'm telling the God's honest truth here. I did not consent to my piece of artwork, that one in particular. Don't know why the fuck they chose it. But I did not consent, nor shall I ever consent to PRINTERVAL selling anything of mine, and you can take that to the bank. So, let this be a warning. Do not buy anything from PRINTERVAL. That is PRINTERVAL. They have violated the copyright of Faithfully Yours, Mozart the Courtship. And I hope that somebody sues their ass. Somebody with more money than me. So just a little update. Just be aware there is a scam going on right now. And if you bought shit from that line, burn it. For God's sake, please burn it. Because I didn't consent anything. I didn't give my permission. I didn't sign up an account for them. Just as all the other sites and places where my books have been showing up, I did not consent or give my permission. I didn't give the ISBN. I didn't give, anything. So unless I say it, it's not true, and it wasn't done by me. So, that is that. Let's hope for happier things this Tuesday, and if you can, so report them or do something, to get the designs taken down. I would be most grateful, because I don't think there's anything I can do without the possibilities of legal repercussions and getting in trouble with a company that really I don't think gives two shits what they steal. Anyway, I have been Faith Jacobs, signing off.